Hi there, I'm Richard Matharoo. It's Thursday, that means Free Coaching Thursday. I got two fantastic questions that were asked by my audience this week. I'm going to give you my answers so you can take them, put them into your business, and create some practical progress right now. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So I got two great questions I want to answer today. And the first one is, let me just make sure I'm reading this right. How do you know who is offering the best advice for your business? This was asked to me on Quora a couple of days ago. It's really simple. There's 3 steps and a bonus fourth one that you want to look at. Number 1 is, does this person occupy the position in business and life that you want to occupy? Number 2, did they use a business and a strategy that you want to follow or already a part of? Like if you're a network marketer, are they a network marketer? If you want to build a consultancy business, are they a consultancy business owner, right? So have they done it in the way that you want to follow? Are they willing to teach you, number 3, what they did? And number 4, the bonus one, have they got other success stories who have followed their game plan? If you can address those 4 things, you know, you're going to struggle to go wrong in terms of taking advice. But here's the thing that people miss out on. Once you've found someone that has those 4 qualities in what they're doing in their business, I would unfollow everything else. Now, it's okay if you're listening to someone else for the particulars of, say, that you like the way that they teach mindset, or someone that teaches meditation or relaxation or whatever, right? Different elements of your life. But if you're looking at following a particular strategy and plan to do better in your business, then follow one strategy and plan and perfect that. There's going to be many different variations of how someone can get success. But let me give you this scenario. Let's say, for example, Gary Vaynerchuk. Super popular guy, entrepreneur, hugely successful, taught many people to build their business using free social media mainly, right? You know, he talks about like being on all the social media platforms and the new ones that may become big, posting all the time, like replying, being individual on every single platform. It's a lot of work. It's not a method that I would want to use, but a lot of people do. Now, if you're following Gary Vaynerchuk and you don't want to build a business in that kind of methodology, why are you following him? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you create this like inner turmoil? It just doesn't make sense. Like you following a network marketing success coach or a success coach full stop who's built a offline business and you want to build an online business. Why are you following and listening to their advice? Can they help you? Yeah, but only if you want to build that type of business. Otherwise, you're just going to have this friction all the time. Like Gary says to do this or John Doe says to do this, but I really don't want to do that. So pick someone who has those 4 qualities. Align yourself on their trajectory, follow what they're saying, buy their stuff, work with them, get as close to them and follow them really, really until you perfect that method. It's the quickest way I could teach you how to really replicate somebody's results, okay? It just works. So let me look at the second question, okay? I hope you like the answer to that first one. Let's go to question number 2, which is, in fact, this was a whole bunch of stuff I grouped together. I got about 3 or 4 questions yesterday, and they were, I get them all the time, and they were all in a, like a package, if you like. They're all very similar. This is when people are like, I want to do big things, but, and then they insert an excuse and pretend it's not an excuse. When you say the word but, you may as well add on to it, here's my excuse. Anytime you use it. Like, you know, I want to be a millionaire, but I don't have a lot of time. Well, so did everybody who's a millionaire now have loads of time? I want to build an amazing team. I want to impact my community. I want to, you know, clear my debts. But people like me don't really do that. Who says who? Says you? Well, you're the one who hasn't got the results yet, so you're not in an informed position to actually take that on board. Do you get this? Like when we come into a business, beginning an entrepreneur or building a business as an existing entrepreneur, we have baggage with us. We carry it. You have it, I have it, we all have it. What's happened in our past? What did someone tell us we were or were not? What did we believe about that statement? The films we've watched, the books we've read, the people we hang around with, the experiences we've been through, successes, failures. There's things that stick in our brain forever until we actually pick them up, bring them out of our brain, dust them down and go, okay, is that actually true? Or we replace it with something else that becomes our new truth, right? So if you're in a position where you're always butting everything, like you're always excusing yourself either on the inside or the words that you use, there's 2 things you can do to solve that. So here's how we solve that. Okay, you want to look at your habits because we are what we do. Now, if you're in a very bad situation, I'm not going to comment on your situation. I don't live with you. I don't walk in your shoes. But the fact is, you're in it. You're in the situation. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to just sit there and stay and keep telling people, oh, woe is me, this is why I can't move from this spot? Well, who's that serving? They're going to go, oh, okay, and carry on walking by and live their life. They come back 10 years later, you're still there. As are the people that would be impacted positively by your results. They're all still there with you, and you cause that because you chose to stay there. So what you need to do is get a new way of thinking. And you can do that by getting courses, getting around different people, adopting new routines. Like, I have a morning and evening routine every single day because I know my default setting is one that would destroy my confidence. I'm naturally quite an anxious person. I'm quite a negative person. I worry about things that most people don't worry about. And I know that if I don't take care of my mental health by having those habits, I know very quickly I'll start becoming a but person. Tomorrow, because I make excuses for myself. So I won't allow myself to slip back into that. By a standard of mine is a morning and evening routine. I will not default on that. It's just a standard of mine. Could you do something like that to get yourself started the right way and enter sleep the right way? Maybe you need to look at the circle of people you hang around with. Should you change that? Are they building your confidence, or are they destroying it block by block? What books do you read? What courses have you invested in? Where do you go to stretch your mind and open it to new concepts and skills? Do you, on a daily basis, take care of your education? Or are you just watching the news and getting dragged down with all of that, reading books that just aren't even really serving you at all, hanging around with people that criticize you in a job that you don't like, and you're doing this all over and over again and wonder why you're someone who's making excuses and not progress? You need to change that environment, and no one's going to come along with a magic wand and do it for you. Like, I know it's difficult. I know this is a tough, bitter pill to swallow sometimes. And you may be saying, well, you don't know me. You're right, I don't. But like, all I'm here for is for you to do better. If you want to stay in that situation, if you want to try and convince me that your situation is worse than anybody else's, fine. You want to win at that argument, but what do you actually win? You win the outcome of staying where you are, which is where you don't want to be, so you still lose. You're fighting a losing battle. Identify what needs to change, start to look for the solutions that can bring about that change, and even if it's something really small, just do something today so that you can become someone who talks about the solutions you found, the success that you created, not the situation. In fact, your situation is something that you're going to use as part of your story, as the very reason why you became successful, and I look forward to seeing it. So I hope this free coaching Thursday has helped you, some practical advice and some kind of mindset advice. Got a nice mixture there, I hope, for you. If you've got a comment, if you want me to answer a question for you in the next episode, stick it beneath this video. If you like the video, then like the video. And if you either want to start or grow your business online, if you're a home business builder, you can go to richardmatharoo.com. There's a couple of things there that I can share with you. You'll see a couple of buttons on the front screen. Click the one that's most applicable to you, and you'll get the help that you need straight away. Go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now.